You're listening to a dispersed audio podcast, uniquely entertaining.
Societas albe veae internetata, or put simply, SAVE, an organization made uniquely with the purpose of studying the unknown and helping who they can along the way. We see two members of this group now making their way down a dark and trashy alley just outside of a local New York nightclub. The moonlight stains the scene in a blue essence that amplifies the shivering winds that are piercing through this back way. William, this is early in your career as a save agent. Your first mission against this specific coven of vampires that the treehouse location has been making deals with for some time now. Your mission is simple. Plan A, negotiate with words, and Plan B with actions. How does William feel as he's making his way to the meeting point?
This is one of his first missions on American soil, having most of his training done in London. He's a little nervous because he has no idea of the surroundings, and he is trying to mask his nervousness, but his partner seems to notice and has taken the lead.
Yes, with you as always, your mentor, your guide, and the only father figure you've had for a long while, Bruce Griston. He looks back to you and says, "Oh, son, you all right?"
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Just, vampires.
These blokes ain't nothing new. Just, we'll wait inside for a minute before we go in to meet with them, get the shivers out of your system, and then, we'll get this deal done.
Yeah. I just, the talky ones get a little scary,
You let me deal with the talky ones then, alright? Let's get inside now. You walk into the nightclub and weave your way through a crowd of people dancing to a psychedelic beat. Through the waving arms and flashing lights, you can make out a pale figure on the far side of the dance floor. His hair long, dark, his suit black, fitted, and even with his shades that he has on right now, William, you know that this vampire is looking directly at you.
Oh god, it's fucking blading here, Bruce.
He gestures for you to follow him into a back room. As you do so, you see three other pale individuals in this dark, cold, barely lit room with a single fluorescent bulb in the middle of it. The long-haired individual looks at the both of you and says, "Do you have it?" Grizz walks into the middle of the room and lightly sets down a large briefcase that he's been carrying with him. He opens it up and reveals dozens of full blood transfusion bags. "There they are. The next batch will be here next month. Best keep your teeth clean till then, yeah?" The vampire closes the case and responds, "You know, we could just clear a case in a day without you, right?" It's then that his three accomplices step forward into the fluorescent light, revealing their fangs. What does William do?
You see he takes a step sideways, kind of angling himself so he can kind of see parts of the room, and you see he reaches into his coat and there's just like a row of stakes, and before he draws one, he's just like, "We really want to do this right now? Is this you really want to go out like that?"
Do you?
See, he gives a half smile.
Grizz looks back at you for this remark, and as he does so, all four of them pounce. What do you do?
Just immediately throw a stake, aiming for the thing's heart.
Roll to kick some ass.
Oh, cool.
Would you think you were safe because it was a backstory? No.
I rolled a 6.
You
Yeah.
go to grab a stake out of your coat and immediately fumble it onto the ground, and as you do so, one of the lackey vampires thrusts its arms at you, pinning you against a wall, and goes for a bite. And as he does so, he digs his fangs into your shoulder. you are going to take 2 points of harm for this. Not that it matters because it's backstory. However, because of the tactical chainmail that you have on underneath, he's not able to penetrate your skin. It still hurts like hell, though. How's William feeling right now?
You see, his smile's there, and he just says, harder. Just to see if he could throw the thing off.
He rears back, holding you back with one arm at this point, and goes to feel his teeth. Ugh, disgusting. And the moment this happens, you see 3 more save agents storm the room and immediately open fire on all of the vampires. You see that they all have crossbows with wooden stakes in them and just hit their marks with pinpoint accuracy. As this happens, the one that has you up against the wall immediately falls to the ground. You see your partner, your mentor, Bruce, is going toe-to-toe with the head vampire. He's taking hits. He's giving him better hits. This goes on for a couple seconds until you see Bruce drive a stake into the vampire's shoulder. And as he does so, he screams in agony. Bruce wipes some blood off of his face, gently pats the vampire's cheek with a bloody hand, and says to him, "Give your boss my regards," as he shoves him out the door.
Ah, shit, you alright?
Yeah, I'm alright. Got a little nibble.
Got a little. Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like it fucking hurts.
Yeah, but what's life if it isn't pain, you know?
It's something. Look, one thing you gotta learn over here in the States, we never know what our enemies are thinking. So it's best to keep them close if we can. But son,
And he gestures to the backup that has arrived.
just make sure your friends have their irons drawn.
And after he says that, he leans down, grabs a packet of the blood, and immediately starts to drink it.
You see, William is a loss for words, just taking it all in.
Well, it's coconut water, mate.
Hey, have some, and he tosses you one.
Fuck off.
My favorite drink, thick
see him,
red coconut water.
Thick red coconut.
You see, he takes a big bite, and like the water kind of comes down his chin, and he's like, "Well, I mean, if you were, I was cool with it, so whatever."
This phrase, "make sure your friends have their iron drawn," you're reminded of it as the hotel room you are currently in begins to burn to the ground. Greetings, humans, ghosts, and fey creatures alike, and welcome to Medieval Midwest, a Monster of the Week roleplay podcast where creatures of fantasy and magic endanger a small town and our group of monster hunters who have stepped up to stop them. My name is Luke Godfrey, and I will be the keeper of these stories. With me, as always, is our wonderful, creepy, spoopy cast. Introduce yourselves. I don't give a fuck.
You gotta stop doing that.
You're literally in charge.
It's the same feeling as when the teacher leaves the classroom and everyone just kind of looks at each other like, who's going to get up? Who wants to go right?
And this energy is what I love every time that we start these records.
The agreement was for Daddy to tell me what to say.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, you go first then. Nort, go for it.
Again. Hello, my name is Austin Norton, or just Nort, as most call me. I play the English, handsome, suave, little bit of an asshole, professional guy named William Fletcher. And fun fact about William Fletcher, his favorite weapon is the Beretta 92.
Hoorah.
Wow.
Raw.
And his least favorite weapon
Oh.
is the Glock.
Ooh, what's he have against Glock?
Because Glock, it's a wanker gun.
It's a wanker gun.
Oh,
It's definitely a
Dang.
Glock is a wanker gun
That's
for
fair.
sure.
they can be pretty cheap. They also have a little bit of a bite when you're like, bop, 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 and they just snap on your.
Up to
yeah.
the top.
Bop, bop, bop.
Almost anyone who's not from America who is listening to this is like, do all these people have military training? How do they know this? There are brands of
No.
guns?
There are brands.
And all the Glock owners out there are just like,
Hey, don't say that.
Don't say that. Don't say that, love.
take it back.
Is it an English gun?
No, it's not. It's short for Glockenspiel. It's German. That's a joke. That's a joke.
Hey,
it's
well,
a joke.
you know,
I don't think Germans are allowed to make guns anymore. I don't know.
I believed you. So
Oh,
yeah, that is the
gosh.
handgun he keeps. So
Hell yeah.
he keeps the.
Shelby, go for it.
My name is Shelby, and I play Jade Knight, older, maybe slightly hotter of the two Knight siblings. Maybe. I don't know.
Yes. In my heart, yes. Yes, she is.
Oh, yeah.
Love me some Jade Knight.
Fun fact about Jade, or odd fact about Jade, she eats her popcorn with chopsticks so her fingers don't get greasy.
What a queen. Good
Yeah,
for her.
that's awesome.
She cares about that, but not
Valid.
getting drunk in a bathtub.
hey, being in the bath gets you drunker.
My fingers don't get sticky.
Yeah.
The faster, okay, you get faster. You get drunk faster in a bathtub.
You get faster
You get
fucking a
fucked.
bathtub. You heard it here first, folks.
Z 2023. You get faster fucking a bathtub.
You don't though. Water's not a natural lubricant.
Jesus.
Oh gosh. With that.
I know what you two were doing in the pond the other day.
Okay. Someone else talk. See you go.
Okay. Hi. My name is Z. Hold on.
Please hold.
Okay. Hi. I'm Z Boyce. I use he, they pronouns. And I play Aowyn James, aka Win. Our ookie spooky cow they. Who, fun fact for them this week is that they started drinking coffee when they were 12. They saw a notorious
explains it.
interview with Gerard Way where Gerard Way said, I drink black coffee. And Win was like, that's the way to
Oh
be
my
goth
God.
is I have to drink black coffee. So from 12 to 16, Win was drinking black coffee and then stopped only because they realized that they had stopped growing at 4'11 and that they were starting to get tummy aches with black coffee. So now they drink their go-to drink is an oat milk French vanilla latte.
That's the way to go.
It is
Hell
the way
yeah.
to go.
Yum.
Oh my gosh, I never ate breakfast and all I had today to eat was coffee and my tummy hurts. What's wrong with me?
Tummy. That was actually Win. That was really Win in high school.
Last but not least, Brandon.
Hi, my name is Brandon Hall, and I play Malachi Knight, the modern metal. He's not a metalhead.
What?
Viking boy. Viking fighter boy. That's
Alright.
what he is. He's the chosen. He looks like a metalhead. He's just not one. He's very deceptive.
Oh man, what a poser.
I know, right?
Major poser, bro.
How dare he? Malachi's favorite bands. This is what I'm doing for his fun fact. I'm gonna do his favorite bands. It's a toss up between two right now. It's got to be either Arrows X Hearts
Oh, wow.
or the Butt Eaters. you know?
Wow.
Wow.
He's a big fan of this really
Oh
underground.
gosh,
metal-
are the Buddy Eaters canon in this universe? Is it all
We
They are
connected?
now.
Yeah.
Is it all connected?
Yeah.
All right, fuck
There's
it.
just this really underground metalcore band near Douglas, Michigan. They like only play in the back of Denny's.
Only in the back of Denny's.
The Knight siblings, I feel like, are at Denny's quite often.
Yeah.
There's
They
better
know
restaurants.
of the Butt Eaters.
There's way better restaurants in town.
In town.
No,
Yeah.
if there's a Denny's in town, there is no better
It's
restaurant
not.
in town. Okay.
It's not. It's like 15-20 minutes out.
Yeah.
You're just going to Denny's.
You go out of your way to go to
and
Denny's.
it's worth it. Yes.
Where am I gonna get unlimited coffee at 3 a.m. that they may or may not have spit in?
Yeah, you know
If
what?
you're into that, then you know what? Go for it.
I'm not saying I'm into it. I'm just saying, where am I gonna get that?
You heard it here for it.
I am
folks.
saying I'm
Nort
into it, and the answer is Denny's.
What'd you say? I just heard my name.
I said you heard it here, folks. Nort is into spit coffee.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a
yeah.
kink.
I did an 1.5 foot podcast. So.
Oh gosh. Yep.
And we
Yep.
couldn't tell if the lion was
2
even
of
there
3
anymore.
of the foot podcast is here.
Gosh.
Oh my god.
do you want to talk about the allegations, Brandon, about you being a furry?
Okay.
What?
Yeah, I'll talk about my
Like, we don't
furry
have to bring it up on the
allegations.
podcast.
let's
I'm
bring it
just
up on the
curious that, like,
podcast,
that
please.
it spiraled.
Yeah,
because
fuck it. Let's bring it up
the
on
two-
the podcast.
The 2 characters, no, 3 characters that you've made in a row have been furries.
They're not though.
Dex is a cat boy.
They don't put on
Cat
fursuits and
boy.
fuck each
Kai's
other.
a werewolf.
That's not what they do.
And Malachi is a lion boy now. They're all furries.
His sword has a lion on it.
Oh,
And
that
you
is
How
have
is he a lion
fangs.
boy?
You have fangs.
I'm
Okay, listen.
That was
Is-
a design choice that
Listen,
you made.
Shut up and listen to me. Is Jacob from Twilight a furry?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, fuck you guys. Is Peter Parker a furry?
Yeah.
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 Now
debate,
you're
up for debate,
stretching
up for
it
debate.
just to make me look like a furry.
In what context? Because of Black
He
Cat?
has spider powers.
I would say because of Black Cat, he's a furry because he wants to fuck.
He's fucking a person. That is not an animal.
But she's
Yeah, but she meows.
she meows.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. So Craven the Hunter, is he a
Yes.
furry?
Absolutely.
100%.
All of you
100%.
go to hell. Go to hell, die there, go to mega hell.
Go to gay mega hell right now.
Except for Shelby. I like Shelby.
Thank you.
Go to gay furry mega hell.
Cool.
All of you go to furry hell. I don't make furries. I just think
I don't think you do. I just think it is crazy how all
Dude,
3 of them have animal aspects to them.
I just like animals. I could make a character who's and I'd be like, oh yeah, he's got a pet dog, and they're like, it's a furry again. I'm a furry. You know what? Here's my new fun fact. Malachi hates animals. Hates animals. Every animal, he sees a puppy, he kicks it.
The reason why Malachi hates animals is because our pets all burned in the fire.
Oh my god.
No.
Yep, Malachi hates animals because he loved them at one point when he was a kid.
Oh.
And every time he sees that lion on his sword, he thinks about Mr. Skittles, his cat.
No.
No.
So you're saying he had a cat?
No, god damn it.
Agent Fletcher, you are now feeling the heat of the massive flames that are spewing down from the ceiling like a fountain at this point. You see the dragon just outside of the window in the tree line. At first, you just see his eyes glaring at you, and then with a single leap and a flap of his wings, he leaps over and lands on the side of the hotel building. You're currently on the 2nd floor. The roof at this point looks like it's about to collapse. What do you do?
So how many floors are in this place?
2.
2. Okay. I'm just gonna turn around and I'm gonna grab my bag that just has like the important shit I've left in there because I haven't even really unpacked at this point. And I'm just going to barrel out the door, looking for a fire alarm.
As you grab your stuff and reach for the door, one of the wooden beams holding the ceiling up above you begins to fall and making its way over the door. Go ahead and roll Act Under Pressure to get around it in time.
13.
Perfect. Okay, on a 12 plus, you may choose to either do what you wanted to do and add something extra to it, or do what you wanted to do to absolute perfection.
I would like to do what I want to do, which was get to the door. And I'd like to add to it. I want it there to be... Is the fire alarm going off?
Not currently, but you do see on the other side of the
then
hallway that there is a fire alarm.
Yeah, that's what I want. I wanted there to be a fire alarm within, like, reach so I can, pull it as I'm running by.
Perfect. You pull the fire alarm, instantly sprinklers start going off. You hear the alarm sounding. Half a dozen other visitors you see get out of their rooms, and they're like, what the heck's going on?
Fire!
Oh, okay, we're out of here. Janine, grab your shit, let's go.
Yeah, he just wanted to get out and make sure that the civilians were, like, awoken.
Perfect.
Or, yeah.
You see behind you.
Make sure the citizens have arisen.
You see behind you now that the room that you were in is completely on fire at this point. The dragon's giant head and gaping maw can be seen trying to push through the debris that it's burning down to get to you. What do you do?
Ah, fuck off. Can I just close the door?
Jesus.
You slam the door on his face.
I don't need people saying that.
Jade and Malachi, you are speeding at this point in the Mustang as you, in the distance, are now able to see the lights of the flame inside of the hotel. What do you guys do?
Well, I'm driving.
Of course.
Malachi's gonna roll the window down and pull out his sword and get ready to jump onto the dragon whenever we get up close.
All right.
He's like, Jade, get me close.
All right, this is going to be 2 rolls. Jade, you're going to roll act under pressure in order to get the Mustang safely close to the dragon. And then you are also, Malachi, going to roll act under pressure to get on top of the dragon.
That's plus cool. Awesome.
Yes.
That's 11.
Ooh. On a 10 plus you set out to do. How does this look? How do you Tokyo drift your way up to the dragon?
Oh, yeah, you know I e-brake the shit out of my poor little car and just swing in, and the back bumper might hit the dragon in the leg just a little bit, just a little love tap. Just a little
It
love
barely grazes it. As Malachi leaps. What'd you roll?
I shit you not. I got a 12 plus 2.
Nice.
Wow.
Also, forgot to mention.
tap. Yeah, go Night Sibling.
Forgot to mention Nort, for the failed roll that you had in the opening monologue. Go ahead and give yourself a point of experience.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
No problem. So I believe that's the first failed roll of the campaign. You do what you said. Either you can do what you set out to do perfectly, or you can add something extra to it.
Can I say that he jumps out of the car and uses his sword to like hold into the dragon?
Absolutely.
Like he drives
it's not
the
going to do
sword
any
in.
damage just yet, but it's able. You have a sturdy landing now, for sure.
Perfect. Yeah, so he like leaps both arms up with the sword in his hand, blade angled down, and drives that into the dragon to pull himself up onto its back.
You pull yourself up onto the dragon's back. You have a sturdy grip. You're ready to rock and roll. From the wood line, Malachi, you hear
Huh?
as Win. How are you pulling up?
Win is on a black Mergeese horse. It is one of the fastest horses ever. And they have no saddle. It's just like bareback riding. And they're like holding onto their hat. They've got their rifle strapped to their back. They look like the John Wayne of the woods right now.
You pull up to the scene. You see Malachi striding this thing as it's trying to eat its way into the hotel. What do you do?
Can I look around and see if there's a fire hydrant?
Go ahead and roll to read a bad situation.
And then bad situation is plus sharp, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that's 7 plus 1, so 8.
Okay. What's the best way in? What's the best way out? Are there any dangers we haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? What's most vulnerable to me? And what's the best way to protect the victims?
I guess what's the best way to protect the victims would...
You, from the angle that you're coming at, the dragon is on the backside of the hotel, and you can see the road that it's along the side of, and along that you see a bright red fire hydrant.
Okay, cool. I'm going to ride up to that fire hydrant, and I would argue that I still have my tool belt on because I didn't get a chance to take it off.
I would argue that.
Yeah. So what I would need is a adjustable hydrant wrench, and I would also argue that I might have that.
I mean, if they're like a fix-it kind of boy, they're gonna have at least a pipe
At
wrench.
least a pipe
Yeah,
wrench.
I'd say you have like a pipe wrench on you. It's just going to be a little more difficult to try and get this thing undid.
Okay.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it. What would that be? I guess just act under pressure. See if you can get this thing on there and get it off.
Aw, man. 6.
Ooh, go ahead and mark a single experience point.
Okay.
Okay. Hard choice or a price to pay. You start heaving on this thing, trying to get it open. You just don't have the strength or the willpower to. You give it one last heave, and as you do so, the pipe wrench loses its grip on the fire hydrant and goes flying behind you, and you land on your butt. It makes a loud clank as it hits the ground, and you see this massive dragon slowly bring its head out from within the hotel and turn over to you. What is William doing?
As soon as they like, William, sorry.
William, sorry. Agent Fletcher.
Too many W's.
Too many W's. It's all good.
W's.
Too many. We have 2 W's and 2 Bruces.
Yeah.
That's okay. People call him Grizz though, so that's
that's how we'll make the distinction. Yes, Agent Fletcher. What are you doing?
Okay, so are people running?
Yes,
Like
yes.
it's doing its job.
The victims are making their way out of the hotel.
I want to use one of my moves called Tactical Genius, and I want to read a bad situation
Okay.
specifically to see if there's anyone that's stuck or trapped or like knocked out or something.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll to read a bad
Yeah,
situation.
that lets me use cool instead of sharp.
Oh,
so-
very cool.
Oh boy, that's a 4.
Oh.
I rolled 2 ones.
Okay, we're getting all the bad rolls out now. Mark another inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're honestly just not sure if there's anybody here. You know, the fire alarm is going off so loud. The sprinkler system is on. There's a room that's slowly catching up to you now with flames making their way towards you. It's a little hard to focus on whether or not there's people here that need your help.
Okay, then he is just going to crouch down so he's underneath the smoke. So he's not just inhaling smoke.
No, that's fair. Jade.
Jade has parked the car and gotten out, and she has her pistols in hand and is just blasting away as much as she can.
Roll to kick some ass.
We're gonna kick some ass. We're gonna kick some ass. We're gonna kick some ass. That's a 9.
Cool. You're going to do 3 points of harm to this thing as you start just bop, 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 aiming for it. Scales are flying off once again. You see the flames underneath of this thing. As this happens, similarly to what happened to Agent Fletcher the first time you opened fire on this thing, the dragon immediately starts to turn its body towards Wynn, and as it does so, its tail whips at you and does 2 harm. You go flying backwards onto your butt. There's a lot of butts going on right now.
A lot of butts right now.
No, you know what? No,
Tell something
you
good?
fly backwards onto your back, and it hurts even more.
Oh.
Great.
Malachi.
Could I? Fletcher is still inside, right?
Yeah.
Could I call out to him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, yeah. While Malachi is holding onto his sword, he's gonna be like, Fletcher, do you have like a fire extinguisher in there? Or a bottle of water or something?
Wait, why are they here? What?
Hello?
Must be hearing things.
Does he have one?
Perfect. Nope, that's perfect.
God. He's like, could I say that like Malachi's been sweating?
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay, cool. He's gonna like look at his sweaty arm and be like, "Oh, I fucking hope this works." And he's gonna lick the sweat off his arm
No.
You know, it's essentially piss, right?
to try to convert his
Better.
his powers into water.
Yeah, you lick your arm sweat, and immediately your sword and your arm begin to flow with this black sweat liquid going across them. This is not where I thought this was
I'm
gonna
gonna fucking
go.
kill that Brit.
Jade's just chilling on her back, and all of a sudden she's like, "Why does it smell like a boys' locker room? I must have hit my head."
Wynn is like staring down a dragon and just sees Kai licking his arm, and it's like, oh fuck, dude, come on.
Oh.
God, I really hope you guys didn't see that. And he is going to leave the sword and the dragon and try running up its back, like dragging the sword across
Oh
the
shit!
dragon.
Okay, that sounds awesome. Go ahead and roll to kick some ass.
Okay. That is a 3 + 2, 5.
Wow!
Oh,
Wow! Holy
come
shit!
on.
Okay. Okay, mark our point of experience.
Okay.
Yeah, you're getting all your bad rolls out now. I'll say...
Oh, my next character.
Roll up your next character.
all right. I hate to do this to you. So you attempt to drag this sword up the dragon's spine, essentially, but as you go to move, your sword immediately pulls out and doesn't continue to scrape across its back. And as that is happening and the dragon is moving towards Wynn, you just lose your balance, fall to the ground, and one of the dragon's back legs stomps on you. You take 2 harm.
God damn it, Fletcher!
It's all Fletcher's fault.
You are impacted into the ground, maybe a couple fractured ribs as you were just like stomped by the weight of this thing. Wynn, this dragon is looking directly at you now. What do you do?
Cool. It's just like that moment where you're staring at an inferno and you just start sweating and panicking because you're not supposed to be this close to heat. And Wynn just starts going, Parker, what do I do? And then Panic does Hex again.
What do you want to do?
I want to make it hit the fire extinguisher. Can I pull it forward? Can I make it?
We've been over this. You can do whatever you want. Just think it and make it happen. It's all good.
Okay.
I handle the rest, all right?
Okay.
We got this.
Okay.
Hey, look at me. Look at me. Breathe.
Yeah,
breathe.
okay.
Breathe. We got this.
Dragon. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna cast Hex. Oh, thank God. I was really expecting a bad roll. But I got an 11, but I think I add something to it.
Plus weird.
Plus weird. So it's 11 plus 2, so 13.
Okay, with a 13, you get an added benefit. You, almost Venom-like style, you spew out this black viscous liquid at the fire hydrant, and the liquid turns into a solid rope that you are able to miraculously pull back on the fire hydrant. As it does so, water begins spewing at the dragon. Yeah, I'm going to say that deals extra harm to the dragon for sure, as you are attacking it with its weakness. It is pissed. Agent Fletcher.
Since I didn't see anybody, I'm just gonna start heading down the stairs.
All right, you make your way outside into the scene. I'll say you can do that.
Did I see anyone else on the bottom floor, or
you
like
saw,
where are people going?
Yeah, you saw multiple people heading out into the front lobby. You see employees sort of just flagging people off, saying remain calm and all that. You hear some talk of the fire department is on their way. Please remain calm, yada yada.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna walk out the front door.
All right, just blend into the crowd.
Yeah, as much as I can.
Wonderful.
How burnt are my clothes right now, Luke?
A little scorched. I'll say you got out of there in time to where it's just some. They're not burnt, but there's
my
just
pants
some.
are so good.
Your pants are still good, yeah.
Are you still
Okay, 'cause
shirtless?
I don't have a shirt on. I don't have a shirt on.
Wow.
I'll say that they're just a
Agent
little
Fletcher,
scuffed, is all.
Allergic to shirts.
Jade.
Jade, has lifted her head by this point and is kind of taking everything in, and then she sees Malachi on the ground and just kind of goes into straight panic mode. I could probably start walking by this point because I feel like I just got the wind knocked out of me, but I'm not really thinking, and I just start crawling and scrambling towards Malachi, who's still on the ground, in just a pure panic. And I'm just going, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 as I'm scrambling towards Malachi.
Fuck. Is there a way you think that you could help Malachi out in this moment?
I'm not really thinking.
That's fair.
It's kind of a pure panic get over there because I just see him
okay.
like sprawled on the ground.
You crawl over to Malachi in the back lawn of this hotel. As you do, you can't help but flash back to a very familiar scene where you were crawling over concrete to try and get to your brother as your family's car alarm is blaring in the distance, and all you can see is him, the car lights, and something behind him. It's a very similar scene to the one that's playing out right now. How does Jade feel?
There's just dread churning in my gut because all I can think about is I can't lose him too. I can't lose him too because we've already lost literally everybody in a very traumatic way. And all I can think is like, because at this point, Malachi is the only reason why I'm even living. And if I lose him, then I lose that will to live as well.
Malachi, it's almost cartoonish how indented you are into the ground because of what that dragon did. But all of your bruises seem to heal up almost instantaneously, as you're a pretty tough boy. You lift your head up in time to see your sister crawling towards you. What do you do?
So I think like as he lifts his head up and kind of starts to sit up, his like chest is almost indented, shoulder kind of like hanging a little lower than it should be. But Jade just hears like a as like they're popping back into place. And he's like, not getting rid of me like that just yet. Where's my sword? I fucking dropped it, and my whole body smells like sweat, and it's gross, and like not a normal sweat. It's like a magic sweat, and are you okay?
Jade just gently tackles him, like she really wants to just hold him really tight, but also she doesn't want to hurt him. So she kind of half tackles him, and she's like, just stay here a second. You are not getting your sword yet. You need to sit a second. I will find your sword. Just sit down. And she just keeps like repeating the words.
Are you grounding me?
Just for a minute, okay? Listen.
We're fighting a dragon. Okay, yes, ma'am.
Listen.
And Malachi just sits crisscross applesauce, like kind of folds his hands in his lap.
Thank
And
you.
he then once again shouts, "Fletcher, find a goddamn fire extinguisher!"
Agent Fletcher, you hear it clearly being shouted as you are now outside the building.
You see him just hold his hands up like, what?
I have a plan. I'm gonna eat it.
You're not
Okay.
eating
Just
a goddamn
when it's my
fire extinguisher.
When it's my turn, let me know, I guess.
Or whoever's turn happens first, I'll go find one.
Yeah,
So-
I'll go get one.
Once Jade realizes that Malachi's not actually dying, like you just see her take a few breaths and then she pulls Malachi to his feet.
You lift Malachi up to his feet, and behind you, the dragon turns away from Wynn as water is being sprayed at it profusely, and it turns its gaze towards you both once again and begins to ready a very familiar fire blast.
Oh, this motherfucker.
Wynn,
Wait, are we allowed to swear?
Yeah.
you've
Okay,
been
good.
swearing for 3 episodes.
Okay, that doesn't surprise me.
Wynn, back to you.
I think as soon as Wynn sees it, like, trying to look away from them, there's just, like, this because there's so much, like, shit going on. There's just this very familiar rage popping up, and they pull their shotgun over their shoulder and go, fucking look at me, and shoot it.
Roll to kick some ass.
Get it, cow fam?
Get a cow fam. So I got a 5 minus 1, so that's a 4.
Fuck. It's been forever since you've shot this gun. The kick from it immediately, if you weren't still planted on your butt, plants you right back on your butt. You're gonna...
It knocks me back and I hit my head on the sidewalk.
The dragon, you see it raise its tail up into the sky, and then with all the force that it and might that it can, plants it directly into the concrete, smashing the fire hydrant inside of the earth, and the end of the tail, like a whip, cracks onto your leg and fractures it as you take 2 harm.
Ow. You just hear Wynn scream.
Fletcher.
Okay, so I saw that, right?
Yes, you see this happening.
Okay, so I want to, like, just look behind me. Do I see a fire extinguisher inside that I can see?
I'll say on your way out, you saw a fire extinguisher in the lobby.
Okay. He's just gonna, like, look at you, Malachi, give, like, a sad smile, and just run towards Wynn. I want to use my action to help them get the fuck away from the dragon. I don't know if that's picking them up or shielding them or some way.
You bolt over to help out. Roll to help out. That's plus cool.
Got a 9.
You are able to grant Win +1 on their next roll, but you are going to expose yourself to danger in doing so. How do you try to help Win?
I want to, so I almost want to like scoop them up and like move them not out of battle, but just like a little away from the thing.
Bridle or fireman carry?
I'm talking like hands under, lifting up.
How's Win feel about this?
If their leg was not fractured, they would be blushing. They're kind of a little too focused on the leg right now.
A little too
Because
focused
he's
on
still shirtless. He's still shirtless, lifting them, and they're just like, but also, oh.
And now I have like sexy dirt on me from the soot.
Oh, man.
My favorite kind of.
Favorite kind.
So you begin carrying Win away, and as you do, you are tripped up by the dragon's tail whipping around at this point. It sweeps your legs from under your feet. The spikes from the end of its tail slash into your Achilles and your thighs, and you are plodded onto the ground, still carrying Win and keeping them safe, though. You take 2 harm from this.
I got it.
Oh, no. Jade, you're up.
Now that I'm not panicking, like blind with panic anymore over Malachi, and we're both back on our feet and we're, alive, which is always a great thing, I just fuel all of that fear into blinding white rage and just blast this thing in the face to try to get its attention off of Win and William.
Roll to kick some ass.
Kick some ass is what?
Plus tough.
What does that remind me?
Plus tough.
Plus tough. Oh, cool. So 10.
Beautiful. Choose an extra effect. You gain the advantage, you inflict terrible harm, you suffer less harm, or you force the enemy where you want them.
Okay, I'm gonna choose put it where I want it. I want to put it in the puddle.
All right, yeah. You fire at this thing and you end up hitting it right in its eye sockets, and as you do so, it sort of rears back and steps back a couple feet, and as it does so, you hear, as if you just threw a steak on a hot pan, just this sizzling as it erupts in pain. The dragon's had enough. It outstretches its wings and begins to take off into the air.
Can I shoot it in the wings now?
You know what? I'll let you try to shoot in the wings. Go for it.
Oh, fuck yes.
Kick some ass.
Okay, 7.
Okay. On a 7, you and whatever you're fighting inflict harm on each other.
Oh, no.
Great.
You shoot at one of its wings and you poke a couple holes in its right wing. It locks eyes with you as this happens, and it begins to glide down towards you, spews a row of fire directly in line.
Jade sees this coming and realizes that her guns are no longer firing, they're just clicking. And she just drops her guns and looks up at this thing, and I just grin. I just bar my teeth right back at it and grin at it. And open my arms and say, "Come on, motherfucker, let's go."
Your voice is cut off at "come on, motherfucker" as you catch a blaze.
Oh, shit, that's horrible.
As that happens, the dragon takes one more swoop around, and similarly to what happened the last time you guys encountered it, it begins to suck in all of the fire that the hotel took and basically puts it out, but once again, it grows. This thing started off being about the size of an elephant. It's now the size of maybe 5 elephants. That's a very specific way to phrase it.
Anything but the metric system.
Anything but the metric
Think about the metric system. Fair.
As it painstakingly flies away this time. As the fire is removed from the battlegrounds, Jade, you are scorched. How much health do you have?
Between last fight with it. So did we heal at all during last fight? Is it like
So
D&D where you heal after a rest?
You don't heal fully. After a long rest, you'll heal 1 harm. And in order to heal more harm than that, you'd have to seek a medical attention, which both you and William desperately need right now.
Yeah. I had 2 harm before he lit me up like a candlestick.
So you're at 4 harm.
5.
That doesn't sound good.
I'm at 3 harm, so I don't know if I'm still conscious, right?
So yeah, both of you, I'd say Jade, you are fading in and out of consciousness at this point. William, you're still conscious. You all hear the sound of fire trucks zooming down the road at this point. Malachi, your sister just got scorched. You're guessing first, maybe second-degree burns all up along her legs and arms. What is Malachi thinking in this moment?
It's happening again. It's no, I no. And he runs over to Jade and just slings her over his shoulder. And all love to Fletcher and Wynn, but he could care less. And he runs over to their car. Is the car able to run?
Yeah, you load her into the car.
And he peels off towards the hospital. Or no, he doesn't. He stops. He stops and opens the door. Or he stops and calls out the window, just get in.
Did you put her in the back seat?
Front seat, I would say. Jade never sits in the back seat.
That's fine. That's fine. I got a med kit, and I grab my bag. Like I help Win in, and then I grab my bag and jump in. Let me see. And as we're driving, can I roll medic? Because I have the move
God,
medic.
don't fail that
okay.
roll.
I know.
Oh god.
Sure, I'll let you roll once with medic with your med kit before you peel out of the driveway,
Okay.
just to see how you do with it.
Don't fuck me. I got a 9.
All right.
So
Oh.
on a 7 and 9, I choose one. I heal 2 harm or stabilize the injury. I have medical training, like combat medical training.
Yeah.
Do I notice any injuries that are like causing her, like besides the burns, but like something that's causing her direct?
You can tell it's very hard for her to breathe right now. There may be some internal burns.
Oh, that's fun.
Okay. So I'm gonna just stabilize her.
Okay.
So she doesn't die on the way there.
Perfect. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Maybe I like pull out like a syringe and I just like inject her with, I don't know,
Like
adrenaline. Would that work? I don't know. I'm not a medical
No,
guy.
it would not work. Please, for the love of God, no.
Well, he would know. I don't know, but he knows.
We'll call it a magical concoction of stability.
It's one of my serums.
Yes.
It's adrenaline and morphine.
How about it's
Yeah,
morphine?
morphine.
That sounds better. Yeah, it's just morphine, which doesn't come, which wouldn't come in a normal first aid kit. But
Fun fact, if you reach a high enough pain level, morphine won't do shit. Ask me how I know.
Oh, jeez.
I'm trying to help you here.
You're doing great, buddy.
Jade, you are still fading in and out of consciousness. You're on the ground, and then you're in the car, and then William's on top of you trying to work, and
Jade reaches up and pats his face. I knew you were an angel.
It's all right, darling. Just stay awake.
She passes out because that was hot.
Malachi, before you peel out of the driveway, you do see fire trucks on the scene. Do you want to stay behind here, or do you want to go to the hospital?
Do I know that Fletcher has Jade stabilized?
I'd say you know that, yes.
Is Fletcher gonna make it?
Yes, you will both make it. They'll both certainly make it to the hospital.
Okay, yeah. I feel like the hospital will just have they'd be better equipped
That's
to
fair.
handle it. So he's just gonna
I
peel
think
past the fire
Wynn could
trucks.
probably stick behind because I have this thing called telepathy where I can manipulate someone into believing a certain idea.
That'd probably be smart.
Okay. So yeah, Wynn, are you heading with them, or are you staying behind?
I'm gonna stay behind. Just get them to the hospital. I'll meet you back at the Ren Fair. I'm fine. And Wynn just like hobbles off.
Wynn, how much harm did you take?
I only took 2.
Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
you're still stable.
I'm still stable.
So you see a bunch of confused firemen as there was a fire and now there isn't one, and a crushed fire hydrant. They're all going, "What the hell happened here? What do you do?"
Let me just read telepathy real quick, so I can read people's thought or put words into their mind. I can read a bad situation or investigate a mystery without actually needing to talk. I can also manipulate somebody without speaking. And so I think Wynn just kind of, because Wynn's still kind of learning their powers, but they just kind of look at the firemen, cock their head, and they will think that it was them that actually just put out the fire, and that they had accidentally run over the fire hydrant with their fire truck.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
It's plus weird, and it's manipulating someone. That's 14.
Nice. So, is this just like a magic telepathy that you're putting into their head, or do you say something to them that convinces them of this?
I think they are looking at Wynn's mouth moving, but they are hearing Parker's voice in their heads, and that's kind of like soothing them into this, like, we've already done our job, and the accident that happened here was we ran over the fire hydrant.
They all kind of look around at each other and just sort of accept that this is definitely the outcome. You alone, Wynn, can see Parker just sort of appears and disappears multiple times as he just sort of takes his thumb and his middle finger and just flicks each of them in the head. And as he flicks them, they each have this sort of realization that, oh, we did this. We saved the day, but we just ran over the fire hydrant in the process somehow. How fucking dumb are we? Parker then comes back over to you and goes, so that was good, right?
I guess.
I'd say that was a well-accomplished mission, yeah? Why did your friends, they just sort of left you?
They were hurt. They need to go to the hospital.
You're hurt.
I'm fine.
Why don't they take you to the hospital?
It's fine. They didn't. I told them to go.
I don't know a lot about mortals yet, but I've learned a little bit about the word fine, and it doesn't always mean what you think it means.
You're making something out of nothing. Everything's good.
Hey, that's literally what I do.
Yeah, I just need to get back to Bruce, and it's fine.
Yeah, okay. Suit yourself, and he dissipates.
You just see like Wynn's like hobbling off back towards their horse, but you can see even though Parker's gone, that conversation sticks with them.
We pan over to the hospital. It's the next morning. Jade, you wake up feeling really good, feeling better than ever. Maybe last night was just a dream and you guys saved the day in your dream. And then you realize where you're at. You see an IV going into your left arm. You see a monitor that is telling your heartbeat right now. And you see Bruce Sweep, who seems to be casting some sort of rejuvenation spell on you, as you see this green glowing ring around his hand that is hovering over your chest. You are healed back up to, you now only have 2 harm, so you are stable. And you see Bruce sort of stumble for a moment as he sits down and sort of blinks his eyes a few times and goes, that's all I can do. The rest of it you'll have to be on your own.
Thank you, Bruce.
Is Malachi in the room?
Is Malachi in the room? Who wants to be here for the scene?
Malachi, yes.
Yeah, Wynn's too.
Am I allowed?
Are you allowed?
Are you allowed? Of course you are.
No, like, am I in my own room? I don't.
I'll say that
Oh.
Bruce also had healed you up to now where you only have 2 harm at this point.
Yeah, no, I'm in there then too.
All right. That was fucking. Ugh.
You okay?
I will be. He rubs his forehead for a bit. The magic that I had to use to get you guys out of trouble the first time, I would have been recovered in a couple weeks. Now I might be out for a month or 2. That was a lot.
So you're not doing the art then, huh?
Not doing the
That
art.
So that is that like magic from your world then?
Yeah, it takes a while to rejuvenate it. It's not the stuff that you guys are used to.
Yeah.
Used to.
Well, I mean, there's people in the agency that can do that, but not like that good. So.
Agency?
Yeah.
You're a Fed?
Oh, heavens no.
Oh, okay, thank God.
I don't think they let you be a Fed if you're British.
I
I
don't
don't
know
know
how
if
that
that's
works.
how. Is it like the president?
No. So as long As long as you have your citizenship, you can work for the military and the government. You just can't be president.
Okay.
I mean, I was born here, so
Yeah, so then you're fine.
yeah.
So let me get this straight. I save you guys from a fire-breathing monster, and the next thing you go around and do, not 24 hours later, is run off to fight it again without me.
Well, William was in trouble. What are we gonna do? Just
I
sit
was-
around and let him die?
No,
I was just showering, and I come out, and the fuck is in my window.
no, I'm not blaming you for going and helping. That was probably the right thing to do. He probably would have been dead. But why didn't you grab me first, Win?
I didn't have time. I just Parker said to go and I went.
Slow down. Who's Parker?
Yeah. Who's that?
The voice.
You named it?
I'm gonna go close the door.
Yeah, they didn't have a name and asked me for one, so Parker. Yeah.
Fuck. Demon. God damn it.
Jade, like super high from the bed, just goes, "That sounds unhealthy."
Look, it's gonna be
Sometimes you gotta make deals.
a couple days before any of you are ready to try and fight that thing again. Fletcher, was it?
Oh, yeah.
I suggest you cut back on the cigarettes until then. That's probably how it tracked you down.
Ah, Jesus Christ. You know what? These fucking things, they find the one thing you enjoy and they take it from you.
Malachi passes him an elf bar while he's saying that. Here you go.
What's an elf bar?
It's a
It's a
vape.
vape.
What's this?
No,
Try it like a
don't
cigarette.
do it. Don't
Trust
do
me.
it.
He
because-
goes to roll it.
No, Fletcher. Repeat after me. In a hospital. Yeah. He's like, see, this one tastes like blueberries.
No,
Try
don't
it.
do it. Don't do it.
Do you like-
You'll get so you'll get so less hot if you start vaping, please.
You get way cooler.
But as we all know, cigarettes are hot.
He goes.
They are.
He goes. I appreciate it, and maybe if the withdrawals get bad enough, I'll come to you. But my partner taught me how to roll, and I'm gonna stick with it.
Okay. Your imminent cancer isn't the biggest deal right now, which is terrifying to say.
Mm-hmm.
What did you bring along?
What do you mean?
A horse.
Yeah, I brought a horse.
What the fuck is Parker?
You said you were hearing voices in the first fight with the dragon, and I.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Do you really think they're going to be helpful here?
And
If they know about me? Look at their expressions. Look at their faces. Look at what
I'm smiling.
Look at how the old man acted when you said my name. He was disgusted. If you give them anything, they're just going to take.
Now, when you wouldn't know this in character, but you feel in your heart that this is something that Parker is very adamant about you doing right here and now. This is your spooky ability. This is the dark side. Your
The
powers
dark
have an
side.
unsavory source, and sometimes you get tempted to do things you shouldn't. These could be orders from whatever grants you your power, or urges that bubble up from within your subconscious. Whatever it is, it's unsettling. I will ask you to do nasty things in accordance with the tags that you have chosen. If you do whatever is asked, mark an experience point, and if you don't, then your powers are unavailable until the end of the mystery.
Okay.
What does Win do?
I think as soon as Parker tells them to shut up, they do. And they're like thinking, okay, how do I switch this? And they kind of just snap back. You left me alone with that dragon.
after you told us to.
No. I'm not talking about me telling you to go to the hospital. I'm talking about before that. I was alone with the dragon and you weren't there.
When?
What?
No, W-H-E-N,
Sorry.
not your name.
You were there and then you were gone and then I was alone with it and I knocked out that fucking fire hydrant and you weren't. It was just me and the dragon.
We were there the whole time. And I'm sorry if I'm not so nurturing right now. I almost lost the last bit of my family last night.
Hey, things are, tense right now. When Win wants to tell us what's going on, when they're comfortable, you can do that, okay? And
When they want to tell us about the demon in them?
It could be a demon. It could not be.
Whatever it is, it's something unsavory, and when you need to be careful, please. Take the next couple days to rest up, and we'll talk about the plan from here on out. And Bruce gets up and walks out of the room.
Jade, how you doing?
Do you guys see the butterflies? There's pretty butterflies, guys.
Oh, she's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's okay.
One of them has
Fletcher,
a Smurf's
quick thing.
face on it. I didn't know butterflies could be Smurfs.
Oh no, she's better than fine.
God, you are like on
She's even better
cloud
than fine.
9 right now, dude.
We should get some of that.
They
Yeah, I
definitely
kinda
gave
want
you some,
Yeah.
what's it called? Vicodin?
No, that'd be Dilaudid. That'd be Dilaudid. No, what
Gotcha.
y'all don't know is that Zane slipped in through the window. We're on the ground floor.
Oh,
my
God.
This is
God.
canon. This is canon.
Canon.
Yes. And he gave me that extra good.
He gave you fucking morphine.
Yeah. No, Dilaudid is better.
Expired
Dil-
morphine.
no, expired morphine.
Expired. I think you mean fermented.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Canon.
I turn towards Malachi. Do you have a question?
Not so much a question, maybe more of like a precaution.
Okay.
You know, next time you're picking a hotel to stay, maybe not the Motel 666 because last night fucking sucked.
Well, I
Just
think
saying.
he's the cigarettes, like Bruce said.
I think it was a dragon.
I mean, he didn't show up until after I started smoking, so
Okay, well, maybe no cigarettes.
yeah, no, that's fine.
Do you have a place to stay now?
I mean, not now.
Do you want to just stay at the Ren Fair? We have spare rooms and stuff.
I mean, I've always wanted to dress up as a knight.
you
yes.
Hell
Okay.
yeah. Hell yeah.
And I got the voice for it. That would be much appreciated, honestly.
I'm sure I could convince my mom to, like, if you just want like a front to I don't know if you're planning on sticking around after the dragon's gone, but
Yeah, I gotta find my partner. So here until then, I guess. I do gotta call my boss in a little bit though. Don't know what I'm gonna tell her, but
You just hear Bosh's schmoshes from the bed.
Jade,
Yo, baby bro. Did you see he was here?
I'm sorry.
Zany boy.
Was he? What did he give you?
I don't know. Something that sounded like dildo.
Dilaudid?
Yeah. Dude, that stuff's great. Malachi, listen. You should have some because it'll help you loosen up a little bit. And I
shouldn't.
know this stressed you out. And I would really like to hug you right now, but I feel like it would hurt both of us.
Before she could even say, I feel like it would hurt both of us, Malachi is wrapped around his big sister like he's a little kid.
Jade just starts bawling, just sobbing from all the stress relief. You know I love you, right?
Hey, Jade. Yes, I love you too. Next time a dragon is leaving us, don't fucking shoot at it. Because if you survive next time, I will kill you.
I mean, I could think of worse ways to go, but I was trying to help Win. Win had a broken leg, and it was headed for Win, and Win is too precious for this world, and everybody just needs
The
to help
dragon was
Win.
leaving. The dragon was leaving, and Win is possessed. I'm pretty sure.
Win's not possessed, dear. We all have demons. Some of them are louder than others.
I guess you can call it a D
oh
win.
my
Oh,
fucking
cannon,
God.
Cannon. Yes.
Someone puts on some shades.
I do.
So what does everybody want to do for the next couple of days? Is there anything, like any specific scenes you guys want to play out before we get to the big planning for the big fight?
I think Malachi wants to find a place to try to train a bit and learn more about the whole champion thing and the powers that he has.
Where would you go to train? To be alone, to be in solitude.
I feel like he would ask Bruce
Okay.
if Bruce either has a place or some tips to like try to make contact
Yeah,
with
sure.
this thing.
You're talking to Bruce outside of his little hut. He's sitting on his swing chair, still very exhausted looking. There's bags under his eyes. He looks a little pale.
Malachi brought him Denny's.
Aww.
The fuck is that?
It's mana from the gods. Trust me.
I don't.
That hurts, actually.
Just
Oh,
no.
nice.
I didn't mean it like. I'm sorry. Just the way you said it. I was. Never mind. I'm not good at being social, at all.
It's fine. You're not
Yeah.
from here.
Yeah,
You're
you
from
think-
out of town.
Yeah, you think a couple hundred years I'd get used to this town, but no. People are here weird.
No, it's the Midwest. not to be punk rock or anything, but I wanna fucking ditch this town.
Why's that?
You've been here for how many years?
Yeah, and people are weird, but I still like it here.
Hey Bruce, there's a fucking dragon
Not
hunting us down.
normally.
No, and he kind of just like
Oh my
wistfully looks
God.
up.
Look, if you want a place for some solitude, you can always go back into the old training room down the dungeon, or if you need something more in nature, I guess, well, the old pit might be a good place to start.
Yeah, I think I'll go there. One last thing.
Yeah.
Both like and unlike when I have a voice that shows up sometimes,
Uh-huh.
and it
You didn't name it, did you?
no,
All right.
this isn't my first rodeo, man. It was calling me its champion,
Oh,
and I'm pretty sure it was coming from my sword.
okay. He ponders this for a long second. That sword was just a sword when I used it. I don't know what enchantment followed me through the gate that got me here, but whatever it was clearly didn't see me fit to wield it. But I guess it sees you that way. That's a good sign, I suppose.
Could be.
It means it's probably less dangerous than whatever's going on with the kiddo.
That's good. Any tips on how to talk to this thing that it's and he puts up like air quotes, champion?
Maybe it's something divine. Maybe it wants an offering.
Okay. Are you gonna finish that? And he points at the Denny's that he gave Bruce.
He hasn't touched it.
Could I, for the?
Sure.
Oh, thank you. Cool. He grabs that bag and runs towards the pit.
Could I also have a scene with Bruce?
Yeah, sure. We'll say you pop in as Malachi is walking off. Sort of just pass each other.
Do we like bump shoulders?
I think so. I think Wynn's kind of like unrightfully mad still.
Yeah. Then Malachi looks at Wynn and doesn't say a
Yeah.
word and just keeps walking.
Hey, Bruce.
Hey, kiddo. Listen, I didn't mean to snap at you back at the hospital. It's just scaring me, you know?
Yeah, I know.
I'm sure it's scaring you too. Hell, you're the one dealing with it all.
Yeah.
You want to talk about it?
I don't really want to talk about that aspect of it. There's just been this thought on my mind. We've always had this understanding that if we're gonna talk about something, that we're gonna be plain about it, and if we don't want to talk about something, we just don't. So I've been trying to wrap my head around the fact that you knew there was something up with me from a young age, and then you didn't do anything about it, or didn't say anything about it, and I just want to know, did I do something wrong to make you not trust me, or...
Oh, kiddo, no. And he shakily gets up from the chair and tries to go up for a hug.
Owen's already, like, as soon as they see him shake, like, they're wrapped around him.
I promise, you're one of the bravest kids I've ever known. You're dealing with this way better than I would have if I was in your shoes. Magic it ain't fun. It's one of the most awful things I have ever experienced back in my world. It's caused wars. It's done so much more harm than it has good from what I've seen. And I didn't want that for you or any of my kids. And I thought that if it wasn't directly affecting you yet, that it would be better if you didn't know. But now that Parker is in the mix, that's all changed.
Yeah.
It's nothing you did, I promise. I promise.
I think just Wynn gets deeper in his chest.
He's a little weak right now, but he hugs you as tight as he can. We're gonna get through this, okay? If you ever want to talk about any of it, I'll try to. There's stuff about my past life that I'm still kind of uncomfortable with, but if you ever want to talk, I'll try to be as open as possible about it. I did a lot of things back then that I ain't proud of. William, what are you doing in your off time?
Yeah. So I'm assuming, where was I allowed to like bunk up?
I think you know what? I think you show up at this point with your bags as they're about finished with their embrace.
Hi, William.
Hello.
Okay.
Every time.
Every time. There's a spare room. It's cool if he stays here, right, Bruce?
If it's not,
at the hut.
Yeah, or the dungeon or the hut or.
Yeah, there's the dungeon, or there's any of the buildings out here we can set up a cot or something at.
I don't want to
I think we
intrude.
should-
Just my hotel burnt down, so.
No, yep, that's fair. Yeah, you're more than welcome to stay in any building that you please that isn't occupied.
Yeah, and I can pay. I got a company card, so if you need money or something, or
You'd have to talk to this one's parents about that.
I can talk about that with them. Don't worry about it for right now. I got it.
okay. Yeah, he right now he's wearing like American blue jeans, belt with a big buckle, and his shirt's tucked in, and it's just a Sublime t-shirt. Like
Nice. In fact, why don't we go have a conversation with them in a moment here? Little birdie told me you wanted to be in that.
yeah, I got some sword play in my blood.
You say sword play, and
Bet you do.
you see Lonnie when your dad walks up and goes, Bruce. Oh, so sorry. Don't wanna interrupt whatever's going on over here. I can sense there's definitely some strong vibes happening at the moment. I was just wondering if you could fix the toilet over by the stables. It's overflowing again. Yep, I can fix it. And he looks at you and goes, "We'll talk about all this in a little bit. I gotta deal with some shit."
Literally.
Jade, what are you up to?
I think that Jade is going to take stock of her weapons, make sure nothing's damaged. She's also gonna run to the wonderful land of Walmart, and because she's discharged by this point, right? Like the meds have worn off, she's good to go. Okay.
What do you want to get?
I am picking up water guns for each of us.
All right. Okay.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna just say you do that. Okay, perfect. Malachi, what do you do as you make your way to the Black Sand Pit?
He's okay, I don't know if this is like stretching it, but can we say that like a little like a la Percy Jackson? His sword is just like a hilt until he grabs it.
Yes,
I'll say out of convenience sake, sure.
I like
Yeah,
it.
because I feel like a guy that's walking around with a big sword strapped to his back is a little sus.
That's fair.
But he's gonna reach into his leather jacket, grab that hilt, and the blade kind of just forms. He's gonna sit, lay the sword down, put the Denny's in front of it, and he's gonna close his eyes and be like, "Honestly, Denny's is pretty fucking good. And we need to talk, please." I don't know how this works. Never done the whole prayer thing.
Roll to use magic.
Ooh, okay, that's weird, right?
Yeah, it's plus weird.
Ooh, which is a -1. Okay, never mind. So 11 minus 1, 10.
You hear the ringing again. You sort of focus on the Denny's as hard as you can. Your eyes don't move, they don't blink, and slowly your surroundings seem to fade and disappear as you become aware that everything around you has just gone white. You're in a sort of endless abyss. You hear like a strange ringing from all around you in this moment. You look around to try and just make sense of where you're at, and you look back to the Denny's and it's gone. and in front of you is just an outline of a person glowing with radiant light that says to you, "My champion." This has been Z Boyce as Wynne James, Austin Nort as William Fletcher, Shelby Godfrey as Jade Knight, Brandon Hall as Malachi Knight, and myself, Luke Godfrey, as the rest. For more Medieval Midwest content, join us over on our Patreon. If you want to know why Jade's been talking about beef jerky so much, you can find out on our one-shot we just posted there. It's a good time. You can follow us on our socials. That's at Medieval Midwest on TikTok, Instagram, and Tumblr. All links will be in the episode description. Thank you guys. Love you.